Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the market follow brought to you by the Value Flow Trading Team. And right about now, we're going into the analysis of the precious metal, starting with for the market follow this afternoon, being Friday and the last trading day of the week. So let's quickly start with what exactly is going on with the precious metal. As we already established the fact this morning, that we are still in bullish mode on the precious metal. You can see on the chart after we see the breakout of this massive range, price has already been in an uptrend. However, on the 4-hour time frame, we are seeing after this last expansion, we are expecting some level of pullback of price into at least 50% of this expansion, which is the discount for the medium, right? And that happens to be within this fair value gap and also the flip zone that we have created at this particular level, right? And on the 1-hour time frame, we're expecting where exactly is price heading to and what can we take out of the market in the course of this period. And you can see based on our analysis this morning, we are expecting price to rally all the way to take out this liquidity point that we have here. Could that be what price is attempting to come and do right now? Let's wait and see if that is exactly what price is attempting to do right away. And on the 15-minute time frame, we are going to observe exactly is what where price is heading to, that level here, and we have our shoulder just at this point. So that is a typical boss pattern. You can see this fair value gap within here, and our shoulder is here just at this region. So this is our shoulder. We have a fair value gap also around that level, and this is a flip zone here, giving us a liquidity point. So we are expecting that price should rally all the way, take out that liquidity, and we will gain the short for the close of the week on the precious metal. All right, so this is going to be the entry signature for it for us to move with, right? So when price get to this zone, we want to short the precious metal from this particular level. Immediately price takes out that liquidity point and tap into this fair value gap with our SL just above the I, which is about 50 pips, right? And all we are targeting is 1:2 or 1:3 for price to come all the way. We are most likely going to see price trade into this particular level, because if price breaks out from this zone, then that is going to make it a sort of fault, right? Because it was once a resistance, and we see how price was, struggled around that level. Now, if price breaks it out, it may just retrace a little bit back into that level, and that level is going to give us our 1:3. Meaning if we start shorting from this place around 3774 or 3775, our TP is going to be around 3760, right? 3760. So that's about 140 pips, right? So that's a great one for 1:3 trade on the precious metal for the New York session. So that is that on the 15-minute time frame of the precious metal. Remember, when price get to that particular zone, we want to see our entry signature, which is bearish engulfing. But if you don't wait for that, or you just want to see price tap into that zone and start selling, then immediately price gets here, you just pull your trigger and follow through to the downside, right? And let's quickly take a move to Japan to see what has been going on the yen basket so far since morning. Remember, our analysis so far on the yen basket is we are still expecting a bearish yen all the way to the downside for it to come and take out the daily liquidity levels that we have here and tap into the weekly POI. And that is exactly what price has been doing so far. So good. All right. And on the 4-hour time frame, you are going to see price seems to be ranging around this level, this zone. But let's see what exactly becomes of price moving forward. Now, looking at the 1-hour time frame of the precious metal, you are going to observe also that price has been ranging since morning. So that is telling us that today would are most likely going to be a kind of quiet day for pairs like GBP, JPY. It's going to range, or better still, we see still rally to the upside, right? So let's go to GBP to see what do we have on the chart based on what is going on here. Great. And GBP this morning, our analysis was that we saw a typical box pattern somewhere here. This is our shoulder. We've seen a sweep and we've seen a break to the downside. So price, we expect that price to come and take out liquidity here. So this is actually a very good entry point for us, and price has really tapped into the shoulder. So with a 20 pips SL, I want to see price, begin to pull all the way for 40 pips. That is about 1:2, right? 19 pips SL for 40 pips TP. That's about 1:2. So that is it. If you still want to join, you can easily join the sell of GBP if you want to. And that is exactly what we are seeing from the 1 hour perspective. Let's go to the 15-minute to look at what it is. What does it look like? On the 15-minute, we have similar thing playing out exactly on the GBP chart. So this is a very sweet entry if you are still there for us to join. And if you don't, you may just be missing out. All right. So this is it. This is what we're expecting to see on GBP We're expecting a sell all the way to come and take out this liquidity point here. All right, and that is about 1:2. So that is what we're expecting for GBP. Imagine the trade we've been waiting for since morning during the New York session. London session is just playing out. Price is just getting to the PY during the New York session. So, and today being Friday, the last day of the week, we are most likely going to see it just drop for the close of the day. So that is the outlook for GBP. And lastly, for EUR let's quickly see what do we are paying out for EUR. Remember this morning too on EUR, our bias is for a sell of EUR. And thanks to everyone, if you take the trade, it really paid out exactly the way we wanted it, right? The way we saw it on our 5-minute time frame, meaning we mark our shoulder on the 5-minute time frame, and this is it. This is the shoulder here, can you see it? And we have the break of it, and we expect that price should come and tap into it back just immediately after the TDA this morning. Price tapped into it, and you can see how it dropped all the way down, and price did 1:2 because we are targeting 1:2. But if you are targeting 1:3, you also get your own 2 out of the market, as it did the same thing for 1:3. So that is it for EUR. And now that EUR already played its own, it played out and it was a good one for us during the London session. So now is what we are waiting for GBP to just do exactly the same thing what we are expecting to see on the pair particularly, right? So this is for EUR, and moving forward for this New York session, let's quickly look at the 15-minute time frame. What can we see going on with EUR on for this New York session? Now for New York session, what I'm seeing on EUR is we've not really seen any clear structure for the move, and knowing fully well that price is currently around our PY for itself. So I'm still of the opinion that we should still see EUR today still push a little bit more to the downside. So if you go back to your 5-minute to see if there's any entry for the sell of EUR, just for me, I'm not going to count this as a shoulder, because if it is not obvious, it is obvious. So it's not really obvious. But if you want to take it, but it's a very low probability, better, since it's already delivered in the morning, just allow it to play out well for you, right? So that is that for EUR, GBP, and also the precious metal. All right. If there is any question, you can easily type in the chat box. Let's quickly address it before we call it a day. And if there is no question, this is going to be the end of the market color brought to you by the Value Flow Trading team. Make sure you trade cautiously for risk management strategy. So you meet again on Monday, 8:30 p.m. I'm Leon Cheers, and God bless.